look at computer as enabling two core areas. One is expanding on our customer experience story. New capabilities for customers like yourselves to deploy state-of-the-art customer experiences in an omni-channel manner. And now it's expanding with employee experience, how it integrates with your teams, establishes a new way of working where every employee is able to act with the entire knowledge of their organization at hand 24/7. They wanted to actually get analytical, deep answers to the hardest questions. And that means you can't just use RAG.
We've built an edge-enabled SQL engine for computer. So computer actually learns your schema. It understands your business. It understands your custom fields and know how these business objects combine and connect to one another. It's no more waiting for analysts, no more wrong answers, and I'm excited to show you how it works. Let's start by finding out the top 3 opportunities installed stages in each region. And what you'll notice is that computer actually pulls in the schema and understands that stalled is a stage. It's a custom field within your organization, and we know instantly that there's $7 million at risk here within seconds. So let's build on this. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's get the key action items and the next steps for all of the AMR opportunities. So what you'll notice is that computer is able to navigate the graph. It's able to go from the opportunities to all the meetings and instantly pulls up all of the relevant meetings and is able to analyze it and pull up the next steps for us. And the best part, it remembers your context. You don't have to explain all of this again, right? You're just following up. Let's go one level deeper. Let's see if there are any tickets blocking the progress of these opportunities. What do we need to do to kind of progress these opportunities in the pipeline? Now, this requires connecting information spread across multiple business objects, right? Like what we have seen right now is going from opportunities to meetings and now to tickets. And computer does all of these things automatically because it's learned your data and it's created that memory. And in just a few seconds, we know that there are some critical tickets that need to be unblocked and there are some people we need to chase, right? All right, so finally, let's pull all of this together and ask if there are any gaps. Are there more people we need to chase now? And we're just going to ask, are there gaps between the tickets and the next steps from the meetings that we just saw? And what you'll notice is that computer isn't just querying, right? This is reasoning. This is understanding. It's understanding your business logic, spotting what's missing, and recommending actions that you can take. And this is what happens when you have an AI teammate that's really, truly understanding your data, and it's more than just that regular RAG. It's more than just retrieving information. It's about really getting truly smarter answers.
And so we're going to expand computer's core capabilities now moving forward to include the ability to take action in your core systems. You've got to do it with the human directly in the loop.
So let's watch computer go from insights to execution. So I just quickly ask it to create an issue for me. The drop-down doesn't open, and when I click the profile icon, it asks for my permission, as Michael said, right? We don't want it to go crazy. So it asks for my permission. I approve. It quickly fills the entire context with all the expected behavior, all the fields populated, and confirms with me. Should I create it? Yes, please. And that's how quickly the issue is created. All the fields assigned, prioritized, added to the sprint. That's how easily it is done. And this works across Salesforce, Zendesk, Jira, or wherever you work. So basically, computer prepares everything for you, but you stay in control. So this is how, basically, it helps you first find the problems with your customer, then actually go figuring out solutions, and helps you close the loop by actually getting the work done for you. So that's computer actions for you.
Sure. And that's why today we're announcing Agent Studio, something that brings that full service agent building tool to your organization. And you don't need to have a PhD now to build agents. In no code, low code, or high code, you can actually deploy custom agents now across your brands.
So Computer Agent Studio is one place where you can build and customize agents with full control and full visibility so that you can make agents that actually work. No coding required and no black box. Unless you want to, of course, you can code, but let me show you.
There was two things that no one was talking about. There's the fact that for every LLM experience out there, it's just waiting for you. There's nothing proactive. And for every experience out there, it's single player. There's no way to bring your teams together in a multiplayer manner. And that's what we're most excited to talk about now. Because when I start my day, like a lot of you, I look like my mobile phone, usually lying in bed, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I see a myriad of notifications. And it stresses me out, and every one of these companies calls us up and says, hey, I've got an AI tool that's going to solve your problem of having too many notifications. It's like, well, now I've got 17 different ways of thinking about that. What you see here now is something that we are just prototyping now internally, using internally. It's just hit production. It's the idea that computer is going to speak back to you, preemptively talking to you about what you want to work on, proactively talking about it. Prompts have never really been preemptive. I've been playing around with this word, and Chris is going to get mad at me because he said, you're not allowed to say it. I said, I think it's a prompt. It's a prompt that's preemptive. It's a prompt. I'm going to add a new word to the dictionary, and that's what we're going to call it. It's called a primps. But whatever we decide to call it, it's well-designed, it's intuitive, it's pushing information to you, and it's helping how we imagine everyone who's using computers starting their day. Whether that's your calendar events, prepping you for what's the most important things you need to get information about, whether it's your task list coming from source systems or your own personal tasks that you're managing within computer, that's always going to be a card that's waiting for you, or a new insight. Now with computer, I'm starting to collaborate. And with any collaboration, I've got more and more questions. In fact, you'll see on my left nav, I've got more people here now. I've got my team, Amisha, Tom, Dheeraj, and Manoj. They're now in my navigation because it's not just relegated to computer conversations and my history with computer. It has the whole history of my team. So now I want to actually bring more people in. And computer knows who my team is. They know what they work on, which parts of the product they've added to, and how they can contribute. But next, I'm not going to cut and paste my answer like I would with ChatGPT. And I'm not going to share a PDF or send them a link and say, hey, here's a stale document. I'm going to give them a room to work with me. And just like that, they're going to get notified. They're going to click in. And now we're all in the room together. Before they even get started answering questions, which they got pretty eager into right there, they started asking, what's the context? And computer summarized everything for them. Tom got excited. He said, I've been actually thinking about this too. I've got my own context I want to add in. And since Tom brings his own access rights, he adds a document into the conversation and asks computer to share this information. And now things that might have taken days, weeks, even a month, where I say, hey, Tom's working in one silo, I'm working over here. The idea of us collaborating and realizing that we're actually working together could take a very long time. Now our information is shared. Computer synthesizing that information, seeing where there's similarities, seeing what we actually do to take this a step further. Let's get the spike moving. Now we're aligned around computer's information. Amisha's jumping in. She's not going to wait for a kickoff meeting that needs to be scheduled, canceled, too many people get invited to. She's saying, let's just get things moving. Let's assign information out to the team. Let's understand what written document like a PRD can do to help us prototype the idea. And let's start moving this idea from ideation, from a customer problem, to a prototype that we can test, evaluate, discover with customers if it's the direction we want to move forward. This is a game changer on how you imagine working with LLMs. From single player and sort of reactive to proactive multiplayer team experiences. That's how we imagine computer working with every one of you and every one of your teams. It's no longer just you talking to computer. It's your team understanding the topics that are relevant to it, categorizing these topics, structuring data from these, creating assets that you all can gain leverage from, whether that's you supporting your customers better by generating new knowledge articles, or you coming up with a new feature that will actually drive customer success in the future. That's how computer completes your team. And that's how we envision a future of computer being integrated across your organization, delivering on our goal of team intelligence. And hopefully, you all can actually leverage the rest of this afternoon to get hands-on with computer. We have voice demos, we have multiplayer demos, we have agent builder demos. We have the ability to generate your own text to SQL questions, all standing there. We've got a team of DevRevelers wearing awesome crew neck DevRev sweatshirts that I want to get. And I'm so excited for you all to get this in your hands, to start experiencing it today, and providing us the feedback that's helped make us the company we are. Thank you.